Hello, today I'll be talking about two types of reactions, endothermic reactions and exothermic reactions. Now to describe it briefly, an endothermic reaction takes in energy, while an exothermic reaction gives out energy. So to give you an example, let's take an endothermic reaction. We have a solid ice cube, and this solid ice cube will melt into a liquid, which is water. So in this reaction, the ice cube absorbs energy from the surrounding, which in this case is air. In an endothermic reaction, the surrounding temperature decreases. An easy way to remember if a reaction is endothermic or exothermic is to think of it like this. Endothermic has the letters En, exothermic has Ex. We can think of it like this. We have a door and we have energy. In an endothermic reaction, the energy goes into the door. So it enters, En. In an exothermic reaction, the energy exits, Ex. Endothermic entrance, exothermic exit. Now let's take a look at some exothermic and endothermic reactions. Here are some examples. We have thermal decomposition, dissolving salts, electrolysis, and reactions that have fizzing. For example, acid plus hydrogen carbonate reaction. And lastly, we have melting. Now let's look at exothermic reactions. We have burning, neutralization, a battery, condensation, freezing or combustion, and lastly, mental displacement. And for the last part of this video, I want to show you the energy diagrams of exothermic and endothermic reactions. Let's work with endothermic first. On the y-axis, we have the energy level. For the x-axis, we have progress of reaction. For this example, we'll take this reaction. This reaction is endothermic. But you may ask, why is this reaction endothermic? This is because the energy absorbed for bond breaking is higher than energy released during bond breaking. In an exothermic reaction, this would be the opposite. The energy absorbed for bond breaking would be smaller than the energy released during bond forming. So taking this reaction and knowing that it's endothermic, it will always look like this. The energy level of the reactants will be smaller than the energy level of the products. This here is the initial energy level, the amount of energy the reaction starts off with. This is the final energy level. For this part, we say that it is the energy absorbed for bond breaking. As for this is the energy released during bond breaking. As for this part, this is the activation energy. The activation energy is the minimum amount of energy required for the reaction to happen. So now you know how to draw an endothermic reaction. Let's take a look at the second type of reaction, exothermic. This time the reactant's energy level is higher than that of the product's energy level. And this time the activation energy will be over here. You will write the reactants here and the products here. You have now reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and look forward to the next video where I'll be talking about bond breaking and forming. Thank you.